Hello E-Club family, my name is Alexia and I'm from the Boys and Girls Club of Metro Los Angeles. And today we're going to be doing an activity on cultural awareness. And the name of our activity is Pumpkin Rice Krispies. So just like you see, pumpkins come in different sizes and different shapes, and just like that, around the world they're used differently depending on the culture or the country. So some examples of this is like in Australia. In Australia, they don't use their pumpkins for sweets, but they actually use it for the main dish, for the main course in dinners. In Belgium, they use it in contests to grow the biggest pumpkin, and they compete like that. In Mexico, they grow a little differently, but they're still used in some dishes. And in China, they're either used as soup or medicine. Alright, so let's get started with... Okay, so we're going to start with our materials for the week, which includes food coloring, butter, marshmallows, M&Ms, Rice Krispie treats, and pretzel rods. If you don't have Rice Krispie treats, you can also use the rice or regular pretzels and cut them into rods. We're also going to need a bowl and a spoon. And we're going to start off by now adding our butter. So I'm going to give you guys a quick tip on how to cut your butter.
For our recipe, we're going to need 1/4 cup of butter. And in our butter, usually when we buy sticks of butter, it already has the measurements for us. So if you see here, up to here is 1/4, which is equal to 4 tablespoons. So we're just going to get a knife and then we're going to cut it there. But if you guys want to do double the portion of it, what I suggest is maybe you do 8 tablespoons, which is half cup of butter. But that's if you're going to make it for more family or friends.
So now that we have our butter, we're going to melt it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. And it should look like this after 30 seconds. If you need more time, just make sure it's not chunky and add it for more time if it's still chunky after adding it for 30 seconds. Now we're going to go and add our marshmallows into our butter. I added half the bag of the marshmallows, but if you have the large ones, maybe add about 40. Okay, so before putting my marshmallows into the microwave, I'm going to mix them with the butter so they're all nice and buttery all around. And we're going to put our marshmallows in the microwave for 30 seconds.
Alright, so you should have a consistency kind of like this. It shouldn't be like puffy. If you still see that there's marshmallows kind of sticking out, just try to do 30 more seconds. So I did about 2 to 3 30-second intervals, meaning 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and 30 seconds in the microwaves until my mixture was buttery and liquid. So next up, I'm going to get my food coloring, and what I'm using is red and yellow to make orange. You don't need so much of the red, but a little bit more of the yellow. So what I suggest is that you get a cup and you test the color out before adding it to your mixture. I only used about 1 dot of red and 3 dots of yellow. But make sure to test it out before you add it to your mixture, and then we're going to add it to our mixture. Okay. And now we're going to add our Rice Krispies. And if you see that it's maybe not the orange you want, you can go ahead and add a little more yellow or a little bit more red. But I think that's kind of the consistency that I want for my pumpkin, the color that I want for my pumpkin, so I'm going to leave it right there. Okay, now let's add our Rice Krispies.
Okay, so to get started, we're going to open up a Rice Krispie snack, and we're actually going to roll it up into a ball. So if you guys see in the beginning of the video, we have pumpkins that are different shapes and sizes. So go ahead and make the size and the shape that you want for your pumpkin. For mine, I made them a little round. It might be a little difficult, but I'm pretty sure you guys are mighty strong. So round up your Rice Krispie, and after grab your spoon and get your mixture, your orangey sweet mixture, and now with being very careful, you're gonna cover your Rice Krispie and you're gonna paint it like an artist into a nice pumpkin color. And you can repeat that step for all of your Rice Krispie snacks until you get as many as you want done, so you can share with your friends and family. So after I'm done dipping my pumpkin, it should look like this. And we're gonna add our rod, and we're gonna add our M&M for our final step.